So hello, Atlantia.
Hola, Atlantia.
Anton and Leonard here to give you an update of where we are on some issues and items in the kingdom. All of it's very exciting for us. We have some great news to announce for the barony of Hawkwood. And then we have some other things that are going on that's going to affect Caramere, as well as WoW, and some general updates for the kingdom. You want to start?
Absolutely. So our exciting news, we have a new Baron and Baroness who will be invested in Hawkwood as soon as that date becomes available due to our current situation. The new chosen Baron and Baroness will be Tiberius and Rhiannon.
And we'd like to thank their current excellencies,
Edward and Gracia. They've done a fabulous job.
The polling responses were very, very clear to us. They love their current Baron and Baroness. Their Baron and Baroness have put a tremendous amount of effort into this barony and understand that they could stand another term, and the support's there for that. But as our laws are intended to support, they are stepping down, a chance to recharge their batteries, look at what else they might have in the future coming their way, and look forward to supporting the new Baron and Baroness. So congratulations to both, and we'd be remiss if we didn't thank the other two couples who were very, very strong candidates and garnered a lot of support from the barony.
Adeliza and Thorgrim and Lucrezia and Robert.
Thank you very much. And our request to all of you in Hawkwood is this: come together, make the last bit of the time for the current Baron and Baroness as special as you can, and embrace your new Baron and Baroness once they step up. The polling responses were very, very positive and well received from our side. Very, very little negative in the pollings. It was all positive, and we really, really appreciate that. The barony is clearly has a shared vision and is moving forward with this young, exciting couple to drive for the future.
So thank you for responding, Hawkwood.
Vivat to Hawkwood.
Vivat. So we have another baronial investiture that was supposed to be coming up. It was going to be next weekend at Ruby Joust. We also have three couples, three people who are applicants for that position of Baron and Baroness.
What's the barony?
It's Caramere. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Caramere. It was going to be at Ruby Joust, so it's Caramere. We will be talking to those candidates this week, and we will be announcing the new Baron and Baroness next weekend, which would have been their investiture.
So we'll give you an update next weekend on where we stand with that decision. Once again, we are blessed with a great deal of excellent choices. We have a barony that has responded with strength in their pollings, both online and by mail, which we appreciate. We read every one of them. We talk about each one of them, and make a difference to us. So thank you, Caramere, for your efforts so far, and our responsibility is clear to us at this point. We must make a very hard decision about who to select.
Your barony has had a great polling response. I mean, an overwhelming number of people sent in their pollings. So I don't know if having the electronic and the paper option both helped, but fantastic job of responding. Next week, we'll do another video. As we said, announcing who the new Baron and Baroness will be. We'll also be announcing the new Scrivener Royal and the new Poeta Atlantia.
So for us, this is challenging to be your king and queen at this time when we're not getting together and being able to touch each other, shake hands, share a drink, all the camaraderie that we're used to. But we are encouraged by the state of affairs. We believe that we're going to come to an end of this eventually, and we're going to be able to get together and renew our kingdom of the people we choose to get along with and do things with. This is the society that we choose. And as we borrow from other political statements in the past, it takes all of us to do this. it really does take an entire village to raise any one of us. We're all the benefactors of all the efforts that were put in by the folks before us, as well as the folks that are here today. That being said, give you a brief update on WOW as we understand it from the autocrats and the seneschal. They are working together to try to forge as much information as possible, meeting with the state level representatives for the county, with the landowners and site owners. David and Susie has been very, very involved in this, and we appreciate that, because without them, we couldn't do it. The seneschal, she has jumped into her new job and is working, it appears to be 24 hours a day to help forge how we go forward in this. It is our goal and our best wish that WOW is going to come off, be a 40th year celebration of Atlantia's birthday, and represent the first major inter-kingdom event to come back after Pensick was canceled. But I think we all know we can't promise that at this point. We're planning for it. We're planning to be successful. So what we need to do is allow the autocrats and the seneschal, the bid committee, the great officers of the kingdom, to put the best plan together and to hopefully give us great news in somewhere in the next 2 to 3 months that, yes, we should be packing our tents, and yes, we should be getting ready to caravan to the WOW site for a gathering like we haven't seen in over a year.
His Majesty and I were just at the WOW site yesterday, making some repairs and upkeep to our lands there. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that everything goes off.
And we should thank Adelheid and Christoph for organizing that. They had a work party up there. We were doing things such as spraying for poison ivy, painting buildings, and building gates. So it was a great day. We had a good time, and His Grace Squire Thomas cooked a wonderful rustic meal for all of us, which we enjoyed, and I would say it
was a good time. It was good to see people, even if it can only be a few of us.
Right.
Dougal was there mowing, so he's getting the site ready.
Yep.
And let me say thanks to David and Susie, because they are so supportive with that site, and they've offered it to us. We all know that sites are a little dicey now with the current situation, and usually you have to reserve sites months in advance. So they've been very accommodating to offer that to groups as we get out of this situation, to try to help people be able to schedule postponed events. Thank you, guys.
So what else do we have? Locally, within this small area of North Carolina, we've started to have very small fighter practices. So far, less than 6 people. It's a challenge to do it, but it's a lot of fun to do it also. We try to put them online. We try to do them as Zoom meetings. We've come up with all kinds of ways to try to continue training. So any suggestions that you guys have, we really, really welcome. And we can't tell you how much we look forward to being able to expand the numbers we get together with and start to do things together.
If nothing else, this situation has certainly sparked creativity in everyone, and how to be able to connect and be able to reach out to each other. And I can only applaud Virtual Atlantia, Duchess Adelheid, and Lord Melchior. You guys have rocked this. You've made so many things possible before this that we didn't even think about. I mean, that's that creativity that we've talked about that just kind of kicked in due to the circumstances. So thank you again, and I encourage everybody to go to Virtual Atlantia. Things are keeping rolling along. The next thing we have going is online university,
right,
which is in June.
And we're going to be holding supporting the graduation process for Virtual Atlantia Virtual University online. we'll be there. We look forward to see the graduates. We look forward to have some words, and maybe we have some updates about WOW and some other upcoming events. That would be great for us. We know that a couple of the states within the Kingdom of Atlantia have started to open up business a little bit. I just want to be cautious and say we need to make sure we understand what the civil authorities are telling us we can do, and we need to act accordingly. There are no two people on this planet that want to get going more than Leonard and I do. We have done pollings, we have awards. The scribes beat on us every day. When are you going to give this one? What are you going to do? Folks.
We got so much we want to do.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Atlantia. We love you all. Cheers.
Remember, pre-register for university. It's the only way you can get online to classes. And stay in touch.
Vivat.